What is going on, everybody? We're back on it. Vinland Saga episode 18. We've got less than 10 episodes left. Uh, it's been kind of slow the past like 5, 6 episodes. But I'm guessing this episode, maybe it spills into next episode, we're gonna get a Torkel versus Torfinn. Uh, Logically, I don't see how Torfinn wins unless it's something to do with maybe strategy or just straight up speed. But even then, I mean, the two, Tor and Torkel, are just titans amongst men, like gods amongst men, in the physical feats that we see them do. So I don't know if Torfinn straight up beats him 1v1, if there's some outside forces that help. Does Torkel get too cocky? Is that what it is? Or is there's no excuse, there's nothing to it, like Torfinn just straight up beats that man 1v1. We saw how the first matchup went, so we'll see how much different this goes. Does it go any differently? But I am under the impression, or at least I think, that Torkel will die before this season ends. I've been saying it for the past like 5 or 6 episodes. I just don't think you can keep a force of nature like that alive and keep the story balanced, given that like there's not just men like him walking around in everybody's like hometown or army or anything like that. He's literally like a Super Saiyan unicorn, Captain America, super soldier, just walking around amongst just regular men. So I think he'll end up dying. How it happens, I'm not sure, but we'll figure it out. It looks like the opening goes on for about a minute or so, so I'm going to let that go, and then we'll skip through the opening and keep it going. So we're pressing play right at the very beginning. Vinland Saga episode 18. Pressing play right now. And I'm taking notes on my phone again. I've just been going through way too much paper. He says he could see it. Okay. I mean, yeah, that's easier said than done. If everybody could dodge every attack they saw coming at them, they wouldn't get hit. I think it's going to be a speed thing. And then you guys did let me know that the animation did take a dip, and that there was a lot of people talking about it and complaining about it in the studio, like openly apologizing and all that kind of stuff. Um, so at least I knew I wasn't the only one. I hope they have a deep conversation before he dies. Yeah, of course he wants to know more. He's fueled by it. Oh? Yeah, he's definitely gonna kill him. But yeah, I had a couple Patreon members let me know that the... Oh my god. Jesus. They shaped up real quick. Um... Yeah, I had a couple Patreon members let me know that the animation dipping, like, it is a real thing that happened. Let's go ahead and skip through this. Oh, 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 oh. Alright, so I'm going to pause it just in case people are syncing up their episodes. We're 4 minutes and 3 seconds in. Pressing playback on it right now. Here we go. I don't know how this man isn't bleeding out. I wonder when Ashlad sees this, like sees Torfin kill him, what does he then think? Now what's happening with my shroomed man here? Did he kill all of them? I'm thinking he probably did. He's having a little outer body experience going on here. Now, this is just going to be in his head. Ragnar's not going to talk to him like, hey, this is what happened to me. I need you to X, Y, Z. This is just in his head, right? He got old. It looks older there. Never mind. He didn't get old. That's just the shading. Is this just a dream? Because he's like, this is definitely like a back and forth. This isn't just all like one-sided in Canute's head. To where he's just like hallucinating. Like Ragnar's giving some like thoughts only he would be able to come up with. What is going to be his life from here on out? I mean, he has no one now that cares for him like an actual person more than just like using him as a chess piece. And he can't stand up for, well, at least not yet. He's gone. Sounds like Mushroom Boy's winning. What's wild is like seeing him do this, but we saw like how ineffective it was against Tor. Who the hell is this? Oh, where you been? Does he really believe that though? I don't know why all soldiers in this time period just don't keep mushrooms on them. It seems like a good a little Zenkai boost going on. Oh god, how is this going? Okay, we have a good amount of time left. I thought they were gonna cheat us here. Have any of them actually hit either one? Oh, he's got blood on there. How long can he? He slashed him a couple times. Dope. All right. Oh wow, is he saying his father was the perfect warrior? Yeah, we're really going through this again. What does he think true love is then? What does he think? Love means dying for something that you believe in, or what? Or when you're dead? He still didn't ask or even explain what did. Then what is it that Ragnar felt then? Yeah. That's what I'm asking. Is that what the priest thinks it is? Yeah, I want to see his answer to this. Mm, I get what he's saying, but I don't agree. Even in this story, well, he's basically saying there's no way you can never love anything. Woo. He's feeling that. It's an interesting perspective for sure, though. I don't know if I agree with the priest's perspective, but those are love too. All of it. Everything that's basically not human. Uh, I don't even know the word I'm looking for, but without human emotions put into it. Yeah, he's basically. I mean, that's what it's basically come down to, making it seem like there's no way that men. Is that it? Oh shit. Oh god. Woo! Punted that man. He's not. Is he like? Is he coming down from like hundreds of feet? Oh my god. Oh my god. I was about to say that's gonna hurt snow on the ground or not, and then to have to go through the. Good god. He could have done that at any point. All that quick juking and shit that Torfin was doing, he could have done that. Torkel could have done that at any point. But he wants to know what it means to become a true warrior. Maybe he knew, maybe he didn't. So what happens when the mushroom wears off? He just goes back to a regular man and he's good to go. There's no downside or anything. And like, if a fight was to keep happening, he's like, oh, pop another mushroom. Is there any like drawbacks to doing this repeatedly, over and over? He's just gonna keep attacking anything he sees. He doesn't even know what he's trying to protect anymore. He's gonna. Yeah, because now my man's mind is just turned to mush, and his face has changed like 5 times this episode. He's ready to die. Just get it over with. Now, are we going Game of Thrones with it? Are we really going to kill this man, or is somebody going to come in swooping from above and save him? It'd be wild as hell if he still took his head off right there. Because there should be no way that he didn't just rip that man's head off. But he didn't. And he's back. And you got his ass killed. Man just gutted him and now told him to help. Yeah, the priest is really going through some things. He's on some kind of like what's the word I'm looking for? What's the gosh. What's the word? What's it called when like churches and groups go around and but he's got his own kind of like higher agenda going on here. Mindset just completely changed within the span of a couple minutes. So it's an interesting perspective that the story has put out as far as basically when I say men, I'm meaning men and women, but pretty much the species of man can't and doesn't know how to love, and they fight for this, they fight for that, they decide what they want to put importance into and meaningfulness into. He even said Ragnar didn't love him, he just thought he was important, more important than his own life. Some would define that as love, though, given that explanation, you know, caring about something so much that you care about it more than your own life. But in this story, and then that's the thing, we could sit here with ideology and religion based stuff. We could go back and forth for hours and days and weeks, and some of us are never going to agree or see eye to eye. So I'm not going to try to put in real world context into this. But, and it's almost the priest and now Canute almost kind of made it seem that men just aren't worthy of that. They got kicked out of paradise for a reason. They'll never know what love is, and it's of God's creation. You know, created the sun, the wind, the earth, the snow. And then when men die and they finally have relieved themselves of all that kind of wants, desires, importance, what they deem important, that's when they'll truly, you know, once they've died and they're not able to speak and think like that and kind of let go of everything, that's when they can finally achieve it, or what love is, like giving back to what God has created type thing. That's what I interpreted from it. So we'll kind of see how it plays out, going back and forth. That punt that he sent that man on was absolutely wild. Blocked his vision, closed the gap. Whew. If it wasn't for his legs, I mean, I don't know how much he would have gone probably another 100 feet high. What do you think? Torfinn's not a couple hundred, 100 pounds plus some 150, give or take. And he was as high as the birds right there. I don't know if the trees dampening his blow was good or bad. So we'll see how this plays out. Again, I think Torkel will die, and then it kind of asks the question, what does it mean to be a true warrior? Which I don't even know if that's really like the face of the question. It's kind of all circling back to like, what does it mean to be a true warrior / what is love? What really is love? Kind of encompassing all that into one. And nobody seems, I mean, and who even knows if the answer really has or if the question really even has a proper answer. It could be interpreted so many different ways. And just because you interpret it as a certain way doesn't mean your way is wrong. Others might not agree with you. So that's what, makes for, I mean, and that's with everything in life and in stories. Everybody could have a different thought process or reasoning or rationale on an answer to a specific question or a way to do something or a way to live and a way to follow. And yeah, what does it mean? And what does love mean? There could be another priest out there who follows the same things exactly as this priest does, but he might have a different answer, or a priest of a different religion and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's open dialogue, and you could go back and forth forever, and you're never going to agree. Yeah, made for some good stuff. Maybe we'll get more back and forth with the fighting next episode. I want to see how many episodes are there? 24, and we just finished 18. So yeah, we got a handful left. We got 5 left? 6? 19, 20, 1, 2, 2, 3, yeah, 6 left. What I'm planning to do is finish these 6 and then start Avatar on the YouTube. So in 6 weeks, which would put us where? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So like the first weekend in August, which I know has been a little bit long, but we've got so much going on with double Full Metal, double Hunter x Hunter chapters, also getting in Vinland Saga. I don't want anything to like suffer or have to take a step back. So, but we'll leave that there, and I'll let you guys know when everything comes up. So I appreciate it. Like, share, favorite, subscribe, and as always,